this is going to be a really interesting matchup. You have Jade and Catherine. They're kind of, you know, walls out there. They just make a lot of balls. Really, really consistent. Jade just, I feel like she just doesn't miss a ball. And on the other side,
so scrappy defensively too. Point case there by Jade Kawamoto.
yeah, on the other end, you have Tyra. She brings a lot of energy. She brings a lot of aggression. She's able to speed up the ball very well. And then her partner Georgia, she's basically the female version of J-Dub.
Yeah.
She can, I mean, the practices that they have, I mean, they both have the craziest hands. And I was lucky enough to play with her at one of the tournaments. We actually got gold at the APP Punta Gorda. And she's amazing to play with.
Flying Jade Kawamoto for the close, and if you're LA, there's so much pressure to win this women's doubles game, to give your team a chance without Thomas Wilson. That's a big hole to fill.
Yeah, Thomas is I feel like he's the backbone of the team. He kind of brings the energy, brings the happiness. I know everyone definitely misses seeing him around, and we hope to see him soon.
Timeout, point 5. 5-2.
Great reach by Georgia. I think Dallas Flash,
3-5.
they have a lot of upside on kind of initiating and speeding up the ball first. We'll see how that plays out.
Great spot by Catherine Parento. Right to the feet of Dallas.
6-3.
Catherine Parento, congratulations to her partner Athena on the sideline, the coach of the LA Mad Drops, getting married weekends ago, I believe.
Coming back from a little vacation.
7-3.
Here's Athena.
Timeout, point 4. 4-7.
Ball might have been sailing long for Parento. ATP attempt, it was out, and Hurricane Tyra Black went flying into the boards.
Not a lot of room there.
Yeah.
Kind of got to get to the ball as soon as you can, and then try to stop before you hit the side.
9-5.
A little premature there. Would have liked her to wait on that just a little bit. Let that ball come up. And yeah, the Mad Drops are doing a great job of that.
Gone wide for Hurricane Tyra Black.
11-5.
Change ends at 13, games to 25, win by 2. Catherine Parento punches into the corner.
Wow. That was up by her left ear. She's somehow able to get that one down.
12-5. Timeout point.
There's the effortless power from Hurricane Tyra Black, former tennis pro. Said many times how much pickleball has
6-12.
positively impacted her life. She's a lot more fun, pickleball side.
It's like watching a video game, just back and forth nonstop. That's women's doubles for you right there.
Unbelievable on all sides. Great defense to offense. Speaking of video games, there's a video game out right now on the PPA Tour. That's deep. LA will get to 13 first on the end change. What a performance. Manning H. Johnson here in the booth. Captain Parento and Jade Kawamoto in the green skirts looking to continue their momentum. Oh, Georgia Johnson had what she wanted. Couldn't get there. 14-7 now, LA.
14-7.
Parento lighting up Georgia Johnson down the line. How is she creating that offense?
God, she's getting that wide base really low. And I think the biggest thing, she's just anticipating the ball to come back. That's the biggest thing in pickleball, is just try not to think that it's going to be a winner. Just be always ready for that ball to come back. She's doing a great job of lowering those errors as well. I don't think I've seen her make many errors this game.
16-7.
She seems to have that anticipation like Annalie Waters has, where she knows where it's coming back to if she initiates pace. She adjusts her court positioning.
8-16.
Tyra Black has offense too.
Tyra's able to set that up well, get that at the feet, and able to finish it.
9-16.
The kitchen. Parento wins that one. LA on top, 17-9. What impressed you the most about the sequence?
You know, if you watch Catherine closely, she's not really staring at her partner. She's not really following the ball. She'll kind of peek, but she's really keeping her kind of eyes forward, anticipating kind of what the opponent's doing.
And it locked in there too. Down the line on Georgia Johnson, my goodness.
She's just on every ball. I mean, again, there you see she's literally just staring at Georgia, just waiting for Jade to kind of set her up And you go at Georgia, she's just sitting there ready. Makes the game pretty easy when you're watching the ball like that.
Wow.
On it. I think Catherine does a really good job of being patient and picking her spot. She's not kind of taking the ball out of the air to hit a winner. She's kind of doing it as a setup and then using that next ball to initiate.
That's deep. And what is she looking for when she's staring straight ahead at her opponents? Like,
you're kind of looking at the paddle, you're looking at their eyes, kind of, you know, kind of where they're looking, where the ball is coming from. I think the biggest thing is, you know, you can kind of watch the paddle face and see kind of it's going to be a backhand, forehand, if it's going to be low, it's going to be high, and you kind of just, you adjust to what you're seeing. She's also trying to pick the ball up, kind of from her peripheral vision. Like I said before, she's not following the ball. You're kind of just picking it up and just staring at your opponent in front of you. And that gives you just a little split second more time to when they speed up. Doing a great job of defending on the baseline. Sometimes doing a third shot drop isn't the best. Kind of like a 50% drive gets it at their opponent chest level, and they can't really do much from that. They can just sit here and defend all day.
wow. Unbelievable get from Parento before that one launches out of bounds.
11-22.
Interesting, you don't see a lot of girls kind of have that one-handed flick. We saw Mari Humberg the last match do that amazingly. But Tyra and Georgia both have that pretty well.
23-12.
Leaves it. What a play by Jade Kawamoto for a game point, 24-12.
24-12.
Mad Drops are definitely feeling it here. Definitely riding that momentum.
Wow.
Georgia's hands.
Oh my,
man.
tough way to go down. What a...
He's got the craziest flick in the game and fast hands. There's not a lot that he does wrong, honestly. There's that backhand flick from Augie. He's like a wall. He has really good defense, but he actually does have that flick as well, which can come in handy.
1-1.
High twice for Hunter, missed there.
Augie is also very good off the bounce, I'd say, on his forehand. He holds it very well, disguises it very well. We'll see if he can use that a lot during this match. I think if I'm Hunter and Blaine, I think I'd be playing to Augie on just kind of dink into that back inside. He uses two hands when he's dinking. We'll see if he speeds up a lot with that two-hander off the bounce, but it's usually more on the forehand side. So I think you're a little more safe if you're going to that side.
Side out point, 3.
And on the other hand, with J-Dub, I think you're a little safer to his right foot, kind of low to his right foot. Anything to the backhand, I think he's just absolutely punishing you. Hunter's going to be very careful, kind of trying to produce too much. You definitely don't want to be speeding up below the net against these guys with this good of hands. JW is going to be on that every day of the week.
Point. 6-2.
That's deep, good lead for Hunter Johnson and Blaine Hovenier. Hovenier played college tennis at SMU, where you and Hunter played tennis as well.
Point, Sun.
Yeah, I think he went to UCLA for 3 or 4 years before that. And then he transferred to SMU to finish his degree. Shout out to Grant Chen at SMU. Best coach in the game.
Point, 4. Sun.
Pressure from JW Johnson.
8-4.
Just out.
Point, 5.
Augie didn't really see it. But JW right away.
Point.
I think the Mad Drops have to definitely try to gain momentum and keep it here. You definitely do not want JW or Augie getting hot.
Point, 9. Nine, 6.
Oh, that's a nice pull by Hunter Johnson. You warned us about that one.
Yeah, he did a good job of kind of waiting for that ball to get up there a little bit, holding the paddle as long as you can, and then just pulling the trigger.
What a play by Augie Gunn. Credits his partner, JW Johnson, for the setup.
10-7.
A little ambitious from J-Dub right there. Crazy thing is usually he can make those.
8-10.
I've been on the bad end of that many times. Oh, great forehand from Hunter Johnson. I taught him that.
9-10.
Nice, another nice play by Hunter Johnson down the line.
It's a great setup by Blaine there. Really good drop down at the feet. In the middle, I think is safe when you have two forehands. Sometimes it's a little miscommunication.
Oh my.
It's in.
Ooh, just wide from Blaine Hovenier, but a great effort.
Using those long legs of his.
11-10.
All he needs is a couple steps. I think he needs 2, and I need 3.
Point, 11.
Tall frame from Hovenier, 6'4".
11-11.
It's great height. I've been waiting for that growth spurt for 30 years.
Point, 12.
You are the taller twin, though, right?
I am not.
Oh.
I am the older and arguably better looking.
Send a pull out to fans for that one.
I'd like to see it. It might be pretty even. Net core from Hunter, I think twice now. Mad Drop's able to fight their way back here.
12-12.
Change ends at the next point, no matter what.
Get back.
Great play by Hunter Johnson. Instigated against Augie, slid his body. Meanwhile, Hunter Johnson and Blaine Hovenier hanging right in against one of the best men's doubles team in Major League Pickleball this season. Add another to the scoreboard for LA.
14-12.
Just deep for Blaine Hovenier.
13.
Mad Drop's getting quite a few net cords. The Flash finally got one back.
14.
It's a great speed up by Hunter.
15.
Kind of going from one-handed dink to two-handed. It's really hard to read.
15-13.
Oh, nice play by Augie Gunn, low on the backhand side.
Great setup there. I think Blaine did a very good, he's been doing a very good job of kind of just making a lot of balls, making his drops, making every dink. Kind of frees Hunter up, be a little more aggressive. Wow.
What a play by Hunter
pancake.
Johnson.
It was a great poach by Jada, but Hunter, again, we were talking about this before in the last match. Just kind of not watching the ball, just staring at your opponents in front of you. Makes you just a little ahead of the ball and ready for when it's coming at you.
Well, these two teams met in Atlanta and it went to a dream breaker, but men's doubles went in favor of Augie Gunn, JW Johnson, when Thomas Wilson was teaming up with Hunter Johnson.
Wow, great speed up by Blaine. Guy brings a lot of energy to the Mad Drops. Very positive.
Yeah, it's not an easy situation to step into. Deep on the return. Lead widens for the LA Mad Drops. And safe to say on paper, these two are the underdogs in this matchup against Augie Gunn and JW Johnson.
Definitely. Big shoes to fill from Thomas Wilson. Looks like he's handling it well right now.
Unbelievable play by Hunter Johnson again. He's been tearing up.
Yeah, him and Jade have been doing very well.
19-15.
Winning pretty much every match in mix, I think. Not sure how they did their last one before today.
Well, this is massive too because Dallas won the coin toss and they obviously chose to react when it comes to mixed doubles, which gives them the advantage when you have JW and Georgia Johnson.
Wow, great defending by Blaine. That's definitely the shot you have to look out for J-Dub. He's just waiting to pull the trigger on that, waiting for that right shot, but Blaine did a very good job of defending there, kind of using his tall stature, able to defend that ball at his chest.
17-20.
Wow, little high, but got away with it. Hunter Johnson.
He's doing a great job of kind of hiding that forehand. He's moving his body to the left very well and kind of just holding it down there, and it kind of looks like he's going to hit a dink, but he just at the last second speeds up. I think Blaine's got to be very careful here, not get too excited.
Easier said than done in this Major League Pickleball format. Comes JW Johnson wearing the number 12 at his back because that was where he was selected in this year's draft. Has a chip on his shoulder. Felt like he got snubbed, rightly so. What a gift from Augie.
Wow.
No way. How did Augie get there? And now a much tighter situation here at 21-20.
It's not easy when you're playing against J-Dub and Augie. It's just there. It's like you're playing against a wall and you know the ball's coming back. So you kind of just have to expect it.
20-21.
That's wide. Great play by Hunter Johnson in a pressure-filled situation.
Great defending there by Blaine as well. Well, great pressure from Hunter. Great drop from Blaine. He's able to get that ball down with Hunter closing. Kind of makes Augie looking at Hunter as he's running in.
That's a nice response from Augie. How to hit that shot from that angle on the court.
I think the biggest trick there is as you see, he's going to drop the paddle head all the way down to the ground. It's almost touching the ground. And, I mean, there's not a lot you can do there.
Wow. What a play.
And a tag on Augie, wow.
Hunter Johnson earns a game point on his side. Probably going long, didn't matter. Augie Gutt couldn't get out of the way of it. What a shot from Hunter to pull JW Johnson out wide, create the opening down the line.
Amazing defense from Augie.
Feels essential for LA to close it out here.
Wow, and they close it.
Hunter Johnson defends his body beautifully, and just like that, the LA Mad drops on top. 2 games to none. 1 point ahead of the Hustlers.
This will be a big match to go 3-0 for the Mad Drops. We'll see if Blaine can kind of roll that momentum over to the mix.
Point 1-0.
by Blaine Hovenier. So we talked about the role of Blaine in with mixing in with Hunter Johnson. It's an adjustment to go from the right side to then the left side aggressor and mix. Would love to know your thoughts after this point, what you see his role as here with Catherine Parento.
Yeah, you know, I think Blaine, he did, as you saw in the doubles, he played very well, very consistent. I think he just needs to do the same thing. Catherine's a rock as well, but she can also speed up, so I think that's a huge advantage to play with a girl who can do that like Catherine. It's interesting, when you have a lefty guy, you don't, now you have the guys in front of each other, and so you have Blaine dinking with Tyra and Catherine dinking with Augie.
3-1.
I think Blaine needs to really use his height here and kind of reach in and really kind of pull the trigger early on if he can and kind of set the tone.
Speaking of reaching in, Catherine Parento did just that.
It's one, I've been on the end of that as well. Catherine is very good at kind of dinking, making a lot of balls, but then punishing you down the line, and she's very deceptive. She holds it a very long time.
And now point 2. Two, 4.
Blaine Hovenier with a monstrous play again. LA up 5-2. What a performance for the young 24-year-old star. 6'4", resides in Dallas, Texas. Got the nod in Grand Rapids to fill in for Thomas Wilson. Big play there by Hurricane Tyra Black. But Blaine Hovenier was 0-4 in Grand Rapids, which is tough. I mean, you step into a new team in a high-pressure situation, but big response for him here in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy.
Hurricane Tyra Black. It was high though. Blaine and Catherine both thought they had a good shot at it.
That was a good spot. Kind of split the middle.
4, 5.
A little miscommunication there. Great speed up from Augie down low below the net. Kind of got Blaine in the spot where he can't defend. It's interesting, if you look at Blaine, he brings a lot of energy, very positive guy. If you listen to him and watch him, you can definitely tell that he's pretty fresh out of college. He brings that energy, and it's great for a team atmosphere.
That is, it's definitely important, especially with these busy schedules of all these pros. The workload can weigh on your physical vessel. There's 24 years old, that situation looks different than at maybe 34.
Yeah, it's nice to be young. I wish I was 24 again.
Blaine Hovenier throws his hands up in apologies.
It's a good example there of him using his height and length. He's, slowing it down, kind of making Tyra wait for that ball that pop up, and he finishes it. Tyra's kind of taking that back, and she's not really wanting to get in a cross-court dink with Blaine. She keeps kind of going middle. And I think if Blaine starts reaching in, he can have some success.
Side out point, 6.
Nice play by Augie Guh. He developed an app to enhance his hand speed, excuse me. Crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
He would. That genius.
That's what a biostatistics master's degree from Brown University will give you. He's like, oh, it was easy. I just programmed an app just to help with my hand-eye coordination and hand speed. Just casual.
Point.
Another good example there. Tyra kind of keeps hitting that backhand to the middle because she keeps seeing Blaine come over. Blaine's doing a good job of kind of neutralizing that, getting back in the dink rally, and then reaching in and kind of starting the point. Unlucky there with the net cord from Augie, but he'll take it.
7-9. Side out point, 10.
I feel like it's kind of a game between Blaine and Tyra right now. They're seeing a lot of balls.
10-7.
Augie and Catherine kind of trying to get in the match.
Point.
Yeah, it just seems a little slow on the side of Dallas right now, energy-wise.
That's where I was talking about before. Blaine coming fresh out of college. He's kind of still got that college tennis attitude. Brings a lot of energy.
That's a nice ball by Catherine Parento. Jams up Hurricane Tyra Black. 1 point away from the end change now is LA.
12-7.
Trying to work their way up in the standings. Answers the call again, 13-7. LA takes the lead on the end change this weekend in Salt Lake City. Blaine Hovenier and Catherine Parento putting on a show here in mixed doubles to start. Wow, what a dig out by Catherine Parento. Augie Guh finished the point though. In full desperation on the side of Dallas. Have to win this game to stay in the match. Otherwise, 3 points goes on the side of LA.
Great. Another example right there, being able to reach in, hit that angle. Augie was there, but I blast that off the court.
14-8.
Great reaching by Catherine there. She able to get Tyra kind of right in the chest. Not really much you can do there.
15-8.
Unreal point from both sides there. Great defense.
16-8. Side out, point.
Nice
9.
play by Augie Gutt. His finishing touch on the point.
9-16.
Oh, had a sitter. I thought that ball maybe was going long for Blaine Hovenier too.
Maybe it's kind of hard to pull off at that point. He's already finished that one ball at Augie, but Augie's on it. It's hard to recover sometimes. There's that speed up from Augie that we were talking about a little bit earlier. Blaine seems to kind of be reading that, and it seems like he's on it.
Point 11. 11-17.
Beautiful finesse play by Blaine Hovenier. Animated after every single point. 18-11 now, LA.
Blaine doing a very good job, kind of at the halfway point before the kitchen, kind of just resetting, you know, 3 or 4 times until he's got the right one to move up. Executed that perfectly, moving the ball around, waiting for that high ball until he can punish it.
Pickler is one of the best hosts, especially for indoor facilities.
It's definitely nice to be able to play indoors, especially in Utah. It's about 105 out right now. You know, you don't even have to put sunscreen on. That's probably the best part.
Hovenier eating that one up. 2012, closing stretch here for the Mad Drops. They could secure a regulation win.
Great recognition from Blaine there. Kind of seeing that paddle drop to the ground is kind of a good indication that Augie's about to speed up.
Oh, such incredible defense from Parento, forcing the Dallas Flash to hit 5 putaways.
13-21.
No one's getting that one back. 22-13 LA.
Great energy by Blaine. He's getting fired up, as he should. Not much on that backhand, but then there's definitely something on that forehand.
Oh, it was there for the finish. Hovenier overcooked it long.
14.
Great defense to set that up, though.
14-22.
gets from Tyra Black, one of the best at defending the overhead. LA stands 2 points away from taking this match in regulation.
Not a shot a lot of people use. Everyone tries to kind of hit the overhead through the court. Catherine did a good job of there by just kind of cutting the right side and just kind of hitting it off the court. Great strategy when there's not a lot of room on the court, especially.
Point 15. 15-23.
Nice ball by Hurricane Tyra Black right to the right hip of Blaine Hovenier.
Great drive by Augie. You haven't really seen much driving on his end.
17-23.
It's not the worst time to pull that out.
Got away with one there. Yeah.
Wow.
Ball was high to the middle on Augie Guzz's forehand. Game point for the Mad Drops.
24-17.
Call was out. I think maybe Dallas will challenge. You might as well. You get 3 free ones just to make sure.
I think it was a little long, but let's see. Oof. We'll have to probably see that at a different angle. Looks a little long.
Yep.
Okay, after video review, the out call stands. The ball was out. Result of the play, 25-17. Game, LA Mad Drops.
A little less urgency here without the team success on your shoulders.
Yeah, we'll kind of see, you know, if the Flash can bring energy. Kind of when you lose 0-3, it's kind of like, okay, well, what's the point? But
side out point 1.
But point-wise, still counts for something.
1-1.
It frees up the Mad Drops a little bit to kind of take a little pressure off themselves.
Side out point 2. 2-1. Point. Three, 1. Point. 4-1.
Start for Georgia and JW Johnson, the best mixed doubles teams in the world.
5-1.
Oh, framer from Hunter.
Point.
That's one thing to play against one JW, but then he's playing with his sister, who arguably has this just as fast of hands. I mean, the amount that they probably practice together and you know, have hands battles. It's definitely a good matchup together.
Wow, is it hard not to get complacent if you're LA and you already know your team has won? Maybe it takes a little bit of edge off your urgency, maybe not consciously, but.
Yeah, maybe, kind of like, oh, we already won. You know, we don't, it's not that important, but, you know, it still counts for points.
2-7.
Sometimes it's also hard to get going when you're sitting on the bench watching your teammates play. May just take a little time to get going.
Little triangle effect action there by Hunter Johnson going down the line first on Georgia, then ready for the counter attack through the middle.
Point.
Little run here for the LA Mad Drops. JW Johnson disappointed with that one.
4-7.
It's funny, in pickleball, you can go down, but it seems like in just a split second, you can rack up 4 or 5 points, and it's like, whoa, how'd that happen?
Point.
Just long.
So much for that lack of urgency conversation. Right back in are the LA Mad Drops.
Yeah, like I said before, I mean, pickleball is a game of momentum. Sometimes, you can't stop your opponents from getting the momentum. You just kind of have to weather it and hope that it kind of turns in your favor. That's why it's really important to use your timeouts when you can. But as you can see, it's 7-2, and now it's 7-all in just a short while.
Point. 8.
LA Mad Drops doing a great job of using their momentum and riding that wave.
8-7. Point.
A little awkward bounce there. These courts are quite slick
9-7.
on the lines here at high altitude. Slices here are quite effective because the ball doesn't bounce up, kind of skids through the court.
8.
Got to be moving those feet, be ready for anything.
8-9.
Especially when you're playing with a plastic ball, you don't really know what's going to happen.
Point. 10.
I think Georgia would have been a little bit of trouble if that goes over. Sometimes when you move,
10-8.
makes your opponent take their eye off the ball. Great speed up there by J-Dub, just waiting for, letting his sister do all the work.
11-8.
Just pull the trigger on the last ball and take all the credit.
Point.
The LA Mad Drops have definitely got to be careful speeding up to J-Dub with his fast hands.
12-8.
The guy's paddle could be down at his shoelaces, and somehow he still gets it up there to react.
Point. 9.
Great hands by Georgia there, but too big by Hunter.
9-12.
Wow. No way.
Great eye by Hunter there.
Such a casual lob by Jade Kawamoto. Perfect to the corner. Great defense by JW. Overall, amazing point both sides.
Point. 13. Timeout. Change ends.
13-10 lead now for the Johnson. Back to serve now to Hunter Johnson. No relation. Yates Johnson in the booth. Plenty of Johnsons here. Oh!
We just need one more Johnson out there, and it's be quite confusing with the on the scoreboard. Why are there so many Johnsons?
11-13. Set out point. 14.
We are, in fact, not related to JW and Georgia.
Wouldn't that be cool, though?
Maybe somewhere,
One big happy
down
pickleball
along the
family.
line. Somewhere along the family tree, maybe. Go back a couple generations.
Pickleball genes are strong in the Johnson bloodline, no matter how you look at it.
J-Dub took those fast hands from me somewhere down the line. Surprising miss by J-Dub there. Tough ball going inside out.
Oh, Jade was there, but just a bit late. J.W. Johnson picked a perfect spot.
15-13. Set out point, 14.
Yeah, even though it's 3-0, I still think Mad Drops are still want this win. They want the sweep. We'll see if they can get it.
16.
Well, it could be meaningful for them, especially with being on the outside looking in right now when it comes to the standings coming into this event. LA was towards the bottom.
Set out point, 15. 15-16.
Just wide on that backhand, high backhand. Touching the line.
After video review, the call stands. The ball was out. Dallas loses their second free challenge. You have one challenge remaining.
Challenge
LA, you
remains
have
for
three
Dallas.
free challenges remaining.
Should we have any more close calls?
Time in. 16-16. Set out point, 17.
Fast little wrist snap by J-Dub there. Getting the ball down on Jade.
17-16. Point.
I almost had that. Not the easiest shot to get back when J-Dub's standing that close to you.
18-16.
It's in. Georgia Johnson with some life on her side.
19-16. Set out point, 17.
J-Dub and Georgia usually pretty level-headed. Georgia maybe getting, you know, a little louder than J-Dub. J-Dub's a little more reserved, but he's very dangerous.
18-19.
Georgia and J.W. Johnson both in the top 10 in terms of points won percentage.
Great speed up there by Jade.
Set out point, 20. $20-19.
Johnson hops the corner, snipes the Ernie. Beautiful play.
What a shot. Ernie by
J-Dub looking down when he lands to see if he's on the line, but he's clear.
21-19.
Wow. Georgia Johnson felt like she was there. Hunter Johnson all over the attack. Not easy lining up against Georgia Johnson, to your point, with the hand speed she possesses. She's a gutsy player, too. She'll go right at you, guy or girl.
Yeah, Georgia Johnson not scared to get in a hands battle, that's for sure. Hunter's been doing very well, kind of doing that little scorpion pancake when he's defending, and that actually turns it, you know, from defense to offense.
Another point, and lead swings now to the LA Mat Drops late in game number 4, looking for the sweep.
22-21. Side out point. 22. 22-22.
Interesting decision by Jade there. She just laughs it off. Sometimes you just have to.
Side out point.
Great move by Hunter there, reaching in. Doing a little Ernie.
23-22. Side out point. 23. 23-23.
Hunter again with the little pancake scorpion. Jeez, he's defending that right side very well.
Game point for LA, a chance
24-23.
to take another marquee win off of the Johnson siblings. Deep, I thought that was deep on a return. Doesn't matter though, LA earns the clean sweep. Close all the way through, and then what a moment. Welcome back to the Vulcan MLP Salt Lake City event. From Utah, Michelle McMahon and Yates Johnson here in the booth, and Blaine Hovenier and Hunter Johnson joining us now after a clean sweep performance for the LA Mat Drops over the league-leading Dallas Flash. Blaine, you're all smiles, and you were all smiles after your 2 big wins today, especially that mixed doubles win with Catherine Parento after every single point. During the end, Catherine Parento kept saying, it's just 0-0, it's just 0-0. How did that mentally reset you ahead of every point?
Oh no, that helped so much. Just really not thinking about the score and not really worrying. Catherine really helped me to stay calm and focused and stay in the present moment.
Hunter, now you've taken out J-Dub in doubles twice now with 2 different partners. Not easy to do. How do you do that?
Yeah, I mean, J-Dub's the GOAT right now. He's #1 in the world. You know, anytime you play him, it's going to be a battle. But yeah, we recovered from a loss this morning and just kind of stuck together as a team, Mad Drop family, and yeah, together we can do anything, I guess. So this was awesome.
And Blaine, your passion is evident out there. You obviously stepped into a very difficult situation, big shoes to fill with Thomas Wilson out right now. How are you able to make the most of this moment here in Utah so far?
I mean, yeah, no, I have massive shoes to fill, and I'm just really trying to enjoy every moment of it. And just like enjoying having this guy carry me, have Catherine carry me, and just ride the wave with the team. And I love it. It's so much fun.
And Hunter, your buddy Yates here and twin in the booth says he's the better looking twin. Are you ready to relinquish that title to him publicly, or you have something to say about that?
I think I'm going to say no comment on that. I think we can maybe stay equal on that. We'll fight it out later, I think. So we'll see who wins.
Yates?
Yeah, we'll talk it out later. I think we'll let the fans decide.
I think we'll battle out punching.
There you go. Love it. Well, guys, congratulations on the clean sweep. We'll see the LA Mad Drops in action to continue our weekend coverage of Major League Pickleball.